Look, having nuclear, my uncle was a great professor and scientist and engineer, Dr. John Trump at MIT. Good genes, very good genes. Okay, very smart. The Wharton School of Finance, very good, very smart. You know, if you're a conservative Republican, if I were liberal, if I ran as a liberal Democrat, they would say I'm one of the smartest people anywhere in the world. It's true. But when you're a conservative Republican, they try, do they do a number? That's why I always start off with, went to Wharton, was a good student, went there, did this, built a fortune. You know, I have to give my credentials all the time because we're a little disadvantaged. But you look at the nuclear deal, the thing that really bothers me, it would have been so easy. And it's not as important as these lives. Nuclear power is powerful. My uncle explained that to me many, many years ago, the power. And that was 35 years ago. He would explain the power of what's going to happen. And he was right. Who would have thought? But when you look at what's going on with the 4 prisoners, now it used to be 3, now it's 4. But when it was 3, and even now, I would have said it's all in the messenger, fellas. And it's fellas because, they haven't figured out that women are smarter right now than the men. So, it's going to take them about another 150 years. But the Persians are great negotiators. The Iranians are great negotiators. So, and they just killed us.
Because they've nothing better to do. Bending words and spitting lies without a clue. Take it on back to them. I'm right, you're right. Everybody come
All right. So why is it on me? Why can't you ever fucking do this shit?
What is this shit?
Start talking.
What exactly is it that you would like me to do that I'm not doing?
God, we're starting this fucking already. I figured you'd be a little less douchey recording it at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I got your fucking douchey.
All right, everybody. It's good to see you, Anthony. So I guess big breaking news this week is we have joined another network. The Poop Culture Extended Universe are gracious enough to let us join. It only took about 3 months of me begging them, but
I think they saw what happened with Hush Your Face. they had to see how that played out.
Are we going to stay on Hush Your Face?
What's
Are
that?
we going to stay on Hush Your Face? Yeah. So I ask you a question, you give me the answer. It's like a back and forth thing.
Yeah. Every time you said that, it was cut out, hush your face, and then I said, "What'd you say?" And you said, "Cut out, hush your face."
No, I was just telling you, hush your face.
Oh, all right, cool. Are we still on Hush Your Face? Is that what? Is that?
Oh yeah. Also, we are on Hush Your Face.
All right. Don't you do more advertising for Hush Your Face than the guy that runs it? Are we allowed to say that? God, we're assholes.
Yeah, I think we're allowed to say whatever the fuck we want. What are we going to do? Get kicked off the network? I mean,
I hope not.
All right. So anyway, we'll drop a promo in there somewhere today or for this show. This is the first time we recorded on a Sunday morning. Anthony had, breast augmentation surgery or some shit? What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
There was some reason why you didn't want to record tonight, but I guess it's not important.
It's breast augmentation surgery.
So what happened this week? Let me guess. Nothing.
Yeah, you guessed it.
Could you?
How many times do I got to tell you? Boring life.
Could you please make a fucking list?
Of what?
Just something to talk about. I've got notes for days. I've got all kinds of content to share, but I'm not gonna.
Do you gonna keep it all to yourself? Fucking asshole.
Yeah, so go, man. Fuck, be funny. This is what we've been waiting for. This is our moment. Look, we're live. We're broadcasting to the world. This is what we've been prepping for.
All right, go. What do you got? What do you want to talk about?
Fuck, you're
Poop Culture Extended Universe.
You are fucking killing me.
Yeah, we already did that. What? Don't do that.
I'm done. You've sucked the life right out of me. Okay, so
We're like 3 minutes in. I haven't done anything, and you suck the life out of me.
all right. So this has been a test for the YouTube thing.
Public
We're gonna-
Broadcasting Network.
Shut the fuck up. We're gonna see how this works. All right, everybody.
God, every time you grab your mic like that, you look like a fucking professional. I love it, man. See? I love it. There you go.
All right. So, welcome to the show, everybody. This week, we got the news that we've been accepted. We put in an extensive application to join the Poop Culture Extended Universe Network. Actually, I think that it's going to help us quite a bit because apparently there's maybe one or two things that we don't know about podcasting, such as how to do it and how to promote it. And they seem very helpful with it. They've already added our show to iHeartRadio and Spreaker, so you'll be able to find us there.
Yep.
They also do a little better job of promoting themselves, and hopefully we can ride on their coattails a little bit.
See, you had me when you said poop, so I'm in. I don't care about the rest of it.
Yeah,
You said,
I don't know that there's any more fitting network for us than the Poop Culture Extended. I mean, this is the shit show, so.
yep. You called me up and you said, "Hey, you want to be on the poop?" And then I don't know what you said after that. I just it all went blank, and I said yes.
You think we were still talking about last week when we were talking about fecal implants?
See, we're being implanted. It all ties together.
Yeah, so that's great. I'm a little confused here, as always. So I've got 3 screens in front of me. 2 of them are being ran by one computer, and then this one over here that I'm reading from is a third computer. Then I got 2 mouses.
2 meese.
Two meese.
Mises.
You're correct. I got them next to each other, so I'll go to move something on one screen and it's the wrong mouse, and my other fucking screen moves and shit. We've got no business doing this fucking thing. None. I've got this mixer in front of me and
great.
wires fucking everywhere, and I'm not using any of it. It looks professional as shit, but I mean, it don't even look professional. Look at this. That's my fucking microphone.
From my end, it looks professional. I mean, you got the fucking little mic thing coming out. It makes you look like you're on the radio, man.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to WZZ. Fuck off.
Jeez. You can't say that on the radio.
Welcome to
You gotta be
WZZ
more
Talk.
careful. All Def Leppard radio. Def Leppard all the time.
Didn't they have? Their drummer only had one arm, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I don't understand how that worked, but
All right.
I can barely play drums with 2 arms, so yeah.
So it is my understanding that we are going to have a contest of some sort.
Okay.
Something along the lines of running the gauntlet.
Yes, we are.
All right.
So we're not giving away any prizes, but if you win, you get my admiration.
I would say if you win, I no longer want you listening to this fucking show. I mean, that's not the type of people I'm trying to attract.
I would say if you participate, I don't want you listening to this show.
Yeah, so it's probably a good idea to do you want to start off with that, I guess? Fuck it, I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to wait on you to make
might
a
as well.
decision.
All right.
So we're gonna do this thing once a week, I think, where it's basically things not to Google. I guess I think for the most part, everybody is familiar with Blue Waffle. I know that's the one I go to all the time. When somebody asks me a question, I generally tell them
That's the one I go to all the time.
when somebody asks me a question like at work or whatever. And I said, well, I know if you go into Google and look up Blue Waffle, that'll probably give you the answer you're looking for. Because then they don't ask me questions anymore.
Perfect.
So we're going to go through this. We're going to give one a week, I guess. And I think on this one, just because I don't want somebody to get fucking fired or something. I mean, it would be funny if we could watch it. But
So, according to the Urban Dictionary, we're going to start with Run the Gauntlet, right? According to the Urban Dictionary, Run the Gauntlet is an extreme internet challenge where you are tasked with watching some of the most horrible videos out there. There are 20 levels, and each one gets harder. They include a dog being skinned alive, a baby being run over by a car, and the infamous Three Guys, One Hammer. It's currently unknown why anyone would do this to themselves.
What is 3 Guys, 1 Hammer?
I don't know.
Can you do me a favor?
I'm
and look
assuming it's along the same lines as. Yeah, I'll look it up. Can you do me a favor and look it up? You're staring at your internet. You want me to look it up? So I'm assuming it's along the lines of 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
You think so? 3 Guys, 1 Hammer? You think it's along the same lines?
Yeah, they're puking on a hammer.
And then licking it up? I doubt it. Are you looking it up now?
Yeah.
All right.
3 Guys, 1 Hammer. Run the Gauntlet. I don't know if I want. I don't know if I want to watch this or not. 3 Guys, 1. 3 men ruthlessly torment their victim before murdering him. Nope, I'm out.
I think maybe we're right on the border of things that we probably shouldn't be doing.
Yep, I'm not watching that. So when I type that into Google, the first result is Run the Gauntlet. The runthegauntlet.org website. So no. So see if I can find where they talk about it. I don't want to watch it. I'll just listen. I'll hear somebody talk about it.
Yeah. Well, we can move on.
3 Guys, 1 Hammer. Oh, wait, hold on. I've just found it. 3 Guys, 1 Hammer is a video that, unfortunately, is an actual video of 3 men in the Ukraine brutally murdering somebody with things like a hammer and a screwdriver. The group of 3 men in the video are called the something maniacs. The ultimate victim in they mutilate a victim in the video named Sergey. And I will not say what happened in. Well, if you're not going to say, I'm out. Let's move on. That's stupid. You're not going to say. That's retarded.
I'm getting the picture of what happened.
They killed this dude.
So if you're looking for comedy, you found it.
Oh, shit. So check out the runthegauntlet.org for our challenge that we made up right now on the spot.
And all you have to do really is just tell us that, hey, I made it through the whole video, and we won't know the fucking difference because neither one of us are going to watch it.
Nope. I will call the police on you, though. You fucking sicko.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Well, yeah. That was a blast.
Just
wait till next week. We'll cover something else.
We'll direct you somewhere that we won't go.
Exactly.
This is kind of funny. We always joke about me being morbidly obese and getting ready to die from a heart attack. So
yeah, joke. Yeah,
I that's funny. I don't think we would know what comedy is.
Made me laugh.
So we just transitioned from somebody being mutilated with a hammer and screwdriver to me dying of obesity. That's funny.
Starting the show off strong.
So what I was getting at is I made a note to bring this up on here because I think it was funny. I've been working long hours. I get up early. I get to work early, and then I generally get home about 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So I'm gone from home between 12 and 14 hours a day during the week. So there's a lot of days where I'll leave the house and I'm like, all right, I'll just stop and get something to eat on the way to work. And then I'm driving to work. It's like, well, fuck, I got to get to work. I don't have time. I'll just go out for lunch. And then I end up working through my lunch. And then, like, say there's a meeting that drops over or whatever it is. So it's not uncommon for me to go from the time I wake up. So I wake up and go all the way till 7, 8 o'clock at night before eating anything. That's not uncommon during the week now. So this week that happened. I had a late meeting. I got home at about 8:30. Long story short, I was hungry, whatever. So I went to bed. So I woke up, and I was starving when I woke up. Like you wouldn't believe. I mean, I think I woke up from hunger. That's what it felt like. So I wake up, and I'm pouring my cup of coffee, getting ready to go onto the back porch. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, God damn it, I'm fucking starving. I got to make something to eat before I go to work. Did I even eat anything last night? And then it dawned on me. I ate an entire large pizza when I got home. I ate a large pizza and then went right to bed. And I woke up convinced that I was hungry. And there's no way that I was fucking hungry.
So Is it normal for you to eat 2 or 3 large pizzas? Just the one didn't fill you up?
So what I'm getting at is I may eat 9 times during the day, and I just flush it from my memory, and I'm like, I never get to eat.
Like you could go a day without eating. Oh, shit. That's great. So when you're as large as you are, it's not very good to go.
It takes a shit ton of calories to keep this body in motion.
That's right. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah, so
shit.
I'm glad I shared that with you. That was nice. Fucking douchebag. All right.
You're the one that ate a large pizza. How am I a douchebag? That's a lot of carbs, man. Maybe you should go on a low-carb diet.
That's my problem, is the carbs.
Oh my god!
I'm sure.
I can't really talk too much shit because I eat just as bad. I got nothing.
I'm sure it has nothing to do at all with the fact that I do no exercise. I eat a lot of calories, but it's the carbs. That's it.
It's the carbs.
So I am of the opinion, and I know I'm in the minority on this, but I'm of the opinion that your weight generally has to do with the amount of calories you burn versus the amount of food intake you have. So if you take in a bunch of food and then you do no exercise, your body stores the weight. Is that not accurate? Is it all about carbs?
No, it's a lot more in depth than that. But I mean, basically, you're right. First, you said you're in the minority. I think you're not in the minority. People know.
People don't know.
Exercise.
People think you're fat because you're fucking genes, or because it's like white privilege. Your white privilege is coming through to make you fat.
What? Oh my god. So I think there's a lot of misconceptions about fat people and about,
I agree,
nutrition in general. About nutrition in general, right? But I don't think that changes anything. I mean, you can know all the stuff you want to know about nutrition and still be a fat fuck.
So I'm wondering, there's got to be a way that I see that we have viewers now. I don't know if we have a way to. I don't know how to fucking read your comments. So if you're saying something, I'm not smart enough to fucking figure it out.
All right, so you go to the left. Go to the left of your screen and that little.
I've got group chat open, but I think that's just between me and you.
So we have viewers then.
Viewer, it's
now
singular. It was 2, then it went to 1.
My wiener?
You sure? Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think that goes against terms. Anyway, let's move on. So if you're wanting to say something to us, I apologize. Send me an email. Put it on the voicemail. Something. We'll get to it later.
Send me an email. Send me a letter. Just fucking snail. We'll read the snail mail.
Yeah. So anyway, I woke up and it dawned on me that I had because I went to bed early, or went to bed late, got up early. So we're talking about 5 hours, I had consumed a large pizza and then woke up hungry.
Oh, that pizza was nourishing you. That's why. And your body burned all that pizza and it wanted more.
Right.
I'm assuming you woke up and had some vegetables, right?
I think I have an idea.
Okay. Is it anything to do with recording a show?
This is no worse than anything else we put out. I'm not even embarrassed of this.
No, God, no. This is great.
All right.
This is no... never mind. I'm not even going to go there.
If you want to listen to past episodes of the show, go to our website, who'sridepodcast.com. Don't forget, go to our Patreon and give us money. We have about 15 different tiers now, anywhere from $1 to $100 a month, whatever you want to give. You get nothing in return other than the satisfaction of knowing you are supporting 2 hardworking men who are trying to put together one hell of a show for your fucking entertainment or something. Cough right into the mic. That is lovely. All right. Don't forget our voicemail, 508-974-4489.
We definitely check it.
I checked it this morning. We got shit. So it didn't matter. So I think our first $10 a month for Patreon is going to go to getting you cough drops. I'm okay with that.
Nothing to do with cough drops, buddy. I got asthma, so lick my nuts. It's a medical condition.
Licking your nuts is not a medical condition. I promise you that.
Oh, I was trying to get it covered by my insurance.
Listen, I need 2 jars of peanut butter a month and a dog.
Yep. Oh, shit. So I wanted to read something. I found something interesting. I sent it to you. I wasn't sure if I wanted to read it on the show or not, but I found this pretty interesting. This is from a frequently asked questions on from a doctor who performs male to female transgender surgery. So under the questions, one of the questions was, what hair removal is required or necessary? And this doctor answered, hair removal from the scrotum prior to male to female is preferable. The scrotal skin is used to add to the length of penile skin.
I liked it better.
Increase the depth of vagina.
I liked it better when it was strength, like it's reinforcing the pussy walls.
It's reinforcing so I don't break that shit. If hair is left on the scrotal skin, it can continue growing inside the vagina, and it will be more difficult to keep the vagina clean. When they say the vagina, they're talking about the one that he makes. Just so, you know. Normal skin shedding can accumulate on the hairs, and bacteria can also accumulate, eventually causing possible inflammation and infection.
So what? Okay, one, I appreciate you making a contribution to the show. Two, how did me being fat translate to, you know what? This reminded me that I wanted to talk about handmade pussies.
Also, with dilation and intercourse,
just ignore me. That's fine.
Of the hair can break off. Some of the hair can break off and wind up high up into the apex of the vagina. I don't know where the apex is in the vagina. I don't think I've ever hit that far, but occasionally causing the formation of a hairball, which can result in chronic irritation and infection. For this reason, it is always good to have at least 1 or 2 speculum vaginal examinations by your doctor.
The old speculum.
Each year.
Yep. So I want to stop you real quick. Can you imagine?
No, I'm done. That's
so
the end.
You're going down on a man-woman or a woman-man, and all of a sudden you hear. Have you ever had a cat?
Yes.
You ever had a cat cough up a hairball?
Yes, I have.
And that fucking noise that they're making. And then it's just.
That's my fetish.
And then it's just. And this fucking big chunk of shit comes out. And it's old cock skin and hair and shit.
That's my fetish. Oh, my God.
That's a very specific fetish
So,
that would be hard to fucking nail down.
No, it's easy now. Now that I got this. So what I don't understand is if you've got a perfectly working penis and you were born to be a woman, why in the world would you put yourself through this? Just keep your wiener, man. Girl, keep your wiener, woman.
Quit being a faggot and suck that dick.
You can't steal other people's stuff. Come on,
that's
man.
all we do. So I don't understand the statement you just made, because I don't understand all. It's not that I don't understand. I don't care. Okay, so if you want to be let's see, if you're born a man, we talk about this every week.
Yeah.
It's either this or fucking breast milk,
or racism every week.
Yeah. But you'd think that as much as we talk about it, it would just go away, because people would be like, "Oh, you're right. I'm stupid. I don't need to worry about this." So okay, if you're a man. And I know it's not just a switch. It's something. Maybe it's when you're born or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. I don't understand it. But you decide that you're going to make the transformation, that you're going to be a woman now, right? And that's what you're saying. Just, you said, man, keep your dick, or woman, keep whatever.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
But you're making things more confusing. My brain can't keep up with this. I need to draw a process map or something. Like,
Woman, keep your penis. Doug's, I don't get it.
Yes. But so what I don't understand though is okay, I'm not working with a whole lot downstairs, but I know that I want to keep it. And imagine so what you're saying is, so they shave your balls, right?
Yes.
They shave your shaft. Yes. Generally,
I'm assuming.
I my head doesn't need shaved, but I'm assuming that some people do, so that may be part of the process, whatever.
God, that'd be weird.
And then they split it, right? Like split it.
we get the visual.
and then they got to remove the testicles, right?
Yeah,
Or
yes.
unless they just let them hang there, like not even in the ball
I
bag.
got a vagina with nuts hanging off.
No, hanging out of it, because you take everything and go like invert it, right, like this.
And then you keep the balls as clackers.
Clackers. I was thinking, no, you'd just be like, so if you cut your shit off and all that, and then you go through the surgery, then you're just like, no, those are my ovaries. They fell out. I don't know.
I got really big ovaries. You're killing me.
So on computers, you have an internal hard drive and an external hard drive.
Yep.
You got your ovaries.
So I think you're missing the. I think you're missing the point of all this.
Am I?
When
I
you
really?
Get a sex change. Yes. When you get a sex change from male to female, you get fucking hairballs in your new pussy that they make for you.
Yeah, I know, but I got stuck on the balls. So I was working my way to that, and I got sidetracked. All right, so
hairballs in the vagina.
Okay, so now every person that you hear about trans and that have went through the surgery, you're telling me that every person, based on your extensive research, every person now has to shave the inside of their man puss, right?
Yeah. And not only that, other questions in here said that for the rest of your life, you have to shove these dildos inside you.
Okay, so now I want you to. So if you look at right here, I've got I don't know if it's 5 o'clock shadow or 2.5 day shadow, whatever you want to call it, but let's just say that what I'm picturing is if you don't shave it and then you end up going out on the town and having sex. So I assume that the side of my face here feels a lot like a man-made pussy. Because it's outside skin and then just kind of sucked around. But anyway, so if you imagine two Doug faces, right, pressed next to each other.
I'm out.
Hold on, I'm going somewhere with this. So if you picture two Doug faces pressed up side to side, and then it's got the 5 o'clock shadow thing going on, and then taking your dick and just fucking the shit out of it. It seems like that would burn a little bit.
Let's try it. We could try a Doug face and an Anthony face. I'll shave part of my beard just for you to fuck.
Maybe that could be our contest for our listeners. If you'd like to fuck our faces.
Not in a gay way. It's for fucking science.
Yeah. For trans rights.
Oh, fuck. Now, I know this seems like you said, we talk about this a lot. It seems like I have something against all this. I don't. That's just comedy gold. Fucking hairballs in the vagina. That's comedy gold. I don't care what anybody says. Exactly. If I had some kind of disorder where there was like hairballs coming out of my dick hole, that would be funny. See?
God, that'd be fucking great. we could have a pay-per-view.
Watch the hairballs come out of my dick hole.
If we have, so as everybody knows, we may laugh and joke, but we are for gay rights, trans rights, well, rights for everybody. Everybody gets rights. Rights for you. You get rights. You get rights.
Rights for everybody. Yeah.
Everybody is equal in that they are generally pieces of shit. I think that's what we agree on.
Yep.
Yeah, John just had an idea. Why don't we make a tier for Patreon fucking our faces?
Nope, I got a better idea, and I think this could actually work. If somebody donates, I don't know, let's say $100 a month, I'll record myself shitting into the toilet. You can just watch the shit coming out of my asshole. Does that sound good? Fucking fuck you, John.
All right. So I don't know what to do with that. All right.
I don't either. I'm just fucking with John.
So I was sitting here saying, do I want to go down this road and try to repair the relationship that has been damaged between you and John, or move on with the show? And I decided I could give a fuck less about your guys' relationship. So I'm just going to largely ignore it and continue moving on with the show.
No, me and John are cool.
That's great.
We're like best buddies.
That's great. I don't care. All right.
You care.
Did you want to jump into... I seen you wanted to talk about foreskin restoration. We can jump into that.
God, I'm glad we have a podcast. Oh, shit. So somebody invented this thing. It's called the TLC X.
All right, you go ahead and talk about it. I got to go take a piss. Hello?
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
Like I couldn't take it no more.
The tapeless conical TLC X tugger lets you tension the penile shaft skin with or without a strap.
How does this work?
Can't read this part.
Okay, so you put your dick head in the little cone thing, right?
Yeah. Yes.
But
it basically wraps around your. I don't know. It wraps around your skin and it pulls your skin back over your fucking dickhead and stretches it around, and you wear this thing to basically stretch out your dick skin that's on the shaft back over your cock, the head of your cock.
So I why is there a girl show? Is that a girl? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
No, it's a dude.
So yeah, so if you go down, if you scroll down, I think I could probably, I don't know how to share this link, but okay, so it's like the fourth, fifth, sixth picture down. So this guy's got his dick strapped to his leg, and it's pulling his skin. It's actually attached down by his knee, right?
Yep. Yes.
And it looks like an elastic band that's wrapped around him a couple times to an ace bandage, and then up to his cock, which it's got this fucking. It's like the cone that you put on a dog to stop it from licking itself after surgery.
Yes.
It's like a
yeah, and basically it's just stretching your skin out.
Right. So here's where I'm sitting here staring at 8 pictures of cocks, and I'm not entirely uncomfortable. This is weird. So
not weird.
So my problem with it is I don't have that much dick to work with. So I'm in my mind the way
you're all head, no shaft.
It's like a 25-cent stack of nickels.
Awesome.
So what I'm having a problem with is, does it take your dickhead and like, does your dick get smaller? So or can you sit there and just keep pulling on skin and eventually have skin hanging over? So if you were to pull on the skin, like if you extend your arm and then start pulling the skin every day, pull the skin. You got it strapped to your fucking earlobe or some shit.
Yes.
So your skin won't retain its elasticity and snap back into place.
Right. So when you get super, super fat and you lose a lot of weight, your skin doesn't come back from that. It's the exact same thing. Over many years of being fat, your fucking skin...
It does. It depends on how you lose the weight, though. If you lose the weight super fast, your skin won't react very, very well to that, and you'll have a bunch of loose skin. But if you lose weight and you lose it in a slow, healthy way, your skin will not completely, but it's completely different than if you lose it super fast.
Sure. I understand that. So my issue with this is how do you fit this over my fucking soup can size cock? This thing looks way too small to fit over a soup can.
Yeah, so that's not a problem that I'm worried about. Mine's more like a 5-hour energy can of. But what I do like on here is the picture of the underwear that you're supposed to wear to like feel normal. So it's like it's like tidy whities with. It looks like the split between the taint and the shaft, so it's just hanging down like an elephant trunk.
It says the loincloth trick. That's not a trick.
It's a cheap fail-safe scheme for a strapless TLC extension.
Fail safe. Oh, I love it.
I truly believe this, that as soon as you start worrying, you invest in the TLC X Tugger to start stretching your foreskin out, you have failed. That's what I believe. You know, when
What?
because I think it's a stupid thing to worry about. That's fine. You know, you were violated as a child and the doctor cut your cock off because of whatever the religious connotations that come along with cutting off your foreskin or whatever. But you're a grown man now. Put your money somewhere else. So are you sheathed or unsheathed?
I am normal, so I'm circumcised.
Right. So do you have any interest in going back to natural? And this wouldn't even be doing that. This is like what I identify as an uncircumcised male. So this is my I'm trans circumcision.
You're trans circumcised. I love it. Oh fuck. So no, I have no interest. So the one of these that I saw before was a little different. It was years ago that I saw one of these, and it had weights instead of it was the same sort of attachment mechanism, but it didn't strap to your leg. It basically had weights. You wore it, and it came down around your cock, and it was like a weighted ball that you wear all day long.
Don't you think that this is probably a good metaphor? Somewhere there's a simile or a metaphor or another fancy word in there for all the conversations around this country about trans. And then somebody like me who's got their foreskin cut off. If you were to say, so like me, I identify as a uncircumcised male. And then you look at my dick and it's circumcised. Right there, it's like, so it is binary, right? It is either you are circumcised or you are uncircumcised.
Yes.
Okay. So isn't that the same thing? You are taking your physical features and saying I'm identifying as something, a different set of physical features. But then, am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So then I can say I identify as an uncircumcised male. One, people are going to be like, "Who gives a fuck?" But
I don't fucking care.
but you know how them guys are. They'll rip your kids in the bathroom if you let them use the circumcised bathrooms.
I think we should have uncircumcised and circumcised bathrooms.
What we should do is start a petition to take away the rights of circumcised males.
Yes. I mean,
Because they're not normal.
Right. So I think in order to be inclusive to everybody, when you go to Target, there should be 47 different bathrooms. That's all. The whole store is bathrooms. Everybody that shops there gets their own bathroom. How do you identify? This is your bathroom. That'll solve the bathroom debate, right?
So, let's
Actually,
see.
the best way to solve the bathroom debate is just to have one hole in the ground. Everybody shits or pisses in this hole. That's it.
I'm trying to figure out which bathroom I would use. So I identify as somebody that is a tad bit overweight, although I look morbidly obese. So I identify as somebody.
There's your binary right there.
I identify as somebody that is a tad bit overweight. I identify as somebody who is uncircumcised, even though I'm clearly circumcised. I think I'm a lot funnier than what most people think I am. So I need that bathroom. I really got to take a shit.
I need that bathroom.
Which one of these do I go into?
We've got the bathroom just for you.
Does it matter?
Holy shit,
does
that's
it matter that sometimes I like a finger in my butt when I'm getting a blowjob? does that?
Oh yeah. Then no, we got a totally separate bathroom for that. Wait, is it just when you're getting a blowjob, or do you finger your butthole when you masturbate too?
No, I don't. Only because I've got little T-Rex arms and I don't know that I could reach. Like I suppose.
But you would.
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
I'm just trying to figure out which bathroom we're going to put you in, all right?
Listen, I'm going to shit my pants if you don't get me in a fucking bathroom right now. Is it really that important? Listen, at the end of the day, there's going to be a finger in there. Doesn't matter whose it is.
Yes, absolutely it does. You might rape my kids.
What if I identify as somebody that enjoys somebody else's fingers in, but they're actually my fingers? All right. Too late. I'm shitting on your floor. I'm shitting on your floor.
Oh, there's a bathroom for that. Oh, my God.
All right. So moving on.
All right. So if you want to restore your foreskin, okay. I don't know what else to say, but okay. So, John, there you go. If you want to restore your foreskin.
What if you put that thing on your nose? Can you get foreskin on your nose?
Oh, God, that'd be awesome. You know how? Oh, that'd be great. I want to suction cup a part of my ass and just grow foreskin out of one ass cheek.
Just buy like 4 dozen of these things so you got foreskin everywhere.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So theoretically,
I'm going to start a trend. Go ahead.
no, you could. So if you put these on all your fingers,
You can have foreskin fingers. Oh, we could make a movie, Edward Foreskin Fingers.
I'm sure that's already been done. Maybe not.
You think?
Maybe not playing the long game, but I'm sure that they've. Yeah, we could still do it. I guess I'm sure there's a porn out there with somebody that's got dildos for fingers, and it's Edward Five Fingers or some Edward Dick Fingers.
Edward Dick Fingers, yeah.
Well, you know what?
Oh,
we're gonna get to the
shit.
bottom of this mystery.
Yep, because we care. We're doing the hard research.
Well, I don't want somebody else to have to Google this.
I do.
We'll just start at the top here. Kicked out of Boy Scouts.
Kicked out of Boy Scouts. All right.
So I think did we talk about?
Them letting in girls into the Boy Scouts?
Did we do that last week?
Yeah, we talked about them.
All right.
I mean, briefly we talked about them letting the girls into the Boy Scouts, I think.
All right.
So
Fucking technology is fucking amazing.
It really is. What'd you figure out?
My computer fucking sucks and nothing's working. All right, here we go.
right.
Cub Scout. No, it's on both screens. Fuck me.
Oh, shit. I think John said train wreck before the show started. Is that what he said?
What does he know?
Sounds about right. Huh?
What does he know? We seem to be lagging.
Apparently a lot.
All right, whatever. Moving on. So, Cub Scout kicked out after asking state senator a tough gun control question. You got the article up?
Yes.
All right. One young Cub Scout got an up-close and personal lesson on just what a sensitive issue gun control is in the country when a hard-hitting question to a state senator appears to have gotten him kicked out of this group. Ames Mayfield, 11, was told not to return to his den in Broomfield, Colorado, after the group met with State Senator Vicky Marble, according to his mother, Lori Mayfield. The Cub Scout also asked Marble about previous comments she had made about African Americans that sparked controversy. I was shocked. Do you want to be the kid?
Apparently this is the kid, yeah. I was shocked that you co-sponsored a bill to allow domestic violence offenders to continue to own a gun.
Ames said as part of the long question he posed on October 9th that his mother filmed and posted on YouTube.
Why on earth would you want somebody who beats their wife to have access to a
The
gun?
11-year-old also brought up the recent Las Vegas shooting and questioned why some seem to place so much importance on gun rights.
There's something wrong in our country where Republicans believe it's right to own a gun, but a privilege to have health care. None of that makes sense to me.
He said. Marble responded to the long question by emphasizing the need for crime control and pointed out that several shootings took place in gun-free zones. At another point, the 11-year-old said he
Was astonished
There you go.
that you blame black people. Damn it. Fucked me all up.
All right, go ahead.
I am astonished that you blame black people for poor health and poverty because of all the chicken and barbecue they eat.
Do you think that the state senator actually said that? You know, black people, they have a horrible time with health care because of all the chicken and barbecue they eat. Also,
I don't believe any of
yeah,
this.
I was going to say, do you think an 11-year-old came up with this question on their own?
Absolutely not. They were 100% coached by their dumb fuck parents.
Right.
This is the stupidest fucking thing. My daughter is 11. I don't even, if I said, hey, what's a Republican? She would say, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What's a Republican? She doesn't know what that means.
That's what she would say. Is, Dad, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Get the fuck away from me.
Yes. She knows what those words mean. Get the fuck away from me. But 11-year-olds don't talk like this. I know from firsthand experience.
Maybe yours don't. Doogie Howser, I'm sure, did.
My daughter doesn't know what domestic violence means. I was shocked you co-sponsored a bill. What 11-year-old knows what it means to co-sponsor a bill and knows what domestic violence means? Nobody.
Mayfield denies she coached her son to ask the question, insisting she only told him to be respectful. A television reporter who talked to the 11-year-old said it was clear he was very passionate about the issue. 11-year-olds aren't passionate about anything except for fucking Blue's Clues.
Blues Clues.
The Boy Scouts of America declined to comment on specifics, only saying Ames was now in another unit. The Boy Scouts of America and the Denver Area Council are pleased that the family will continue their participation in scouting, the statement said. I think we ought to get rid of Boy Scouts. I think that's what my opinion is.
What do you mean? Why?
What purpose does it serve? To tie knots and start fires in the woods? It seems to.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
All right. How many people do you know right now, or in your life, how many people do you know that are in the Boy Scouts?
Personally, no, none.
You've never known anybody in the
I
Boy
know.
Scouts?
What? I mean, not that I've known personally that I'm, friends with. I know other people around that have kids that are in the Boy Scouts. And things
Okay.
like that,
Are those kids fucking tools? They're little fucking nerds, right?
Are they fucking tools? I can't call somebody else's kids tools. What the fuck? They're fine. I don't know.
All right. So
Are those kids fucking tools?
So you're telling me 11 months of shows, right? And
Yeah.
you have talked about black people. You've talked about Mexicans. You've talked about American Indians. You've talked about Indian Indians. You've talked about women.
Indian Indians?
You've talked about gay men. You've talked about straight men. You've talked about gay Mexican men. You've talked about straight. I know you do. You talk about circumcised. You talk about uncircumcised. You talk about people that listen to country music. You talk about people that listen to ICP. You've talked about people that watch wrestling. You talked about people that listen to My Little Pony. You've talked about, and you will badmouth anybody. But the Boy Scouts is where you're taking your fucking stand. I'm not gonna badmouth people in the Boy Scouts. They're good. Are you sponsored by the Boy Scouts?
Yes. Didn't I tell you our show is now sponsored by the Boy Scouts? Oh God. Not from personal experience, but I yes, I would say that.
Fucking say it. What? No. It's just between you and me.
Nobody else is listening.
Okay.
Oh my God.
How about this?
If my son said, "Dad, can I join the Boy Scouts?" I would say, "Nah, you're way too cool for that."
Has there ever been? Because maybe I'm making it up, but I seem to think that there was times where you were hearing a lot about Scoutmasters fucking Boy Scouts. Is that
Yeah.
okay? So, which would you rather your son be, an altar boy or a Boy Scout? Gun to your head. Sophie's choice. He's got to be in one of them.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm not answering. I refuse to answer that question.
So you think that there is? You think it's along the same lines that if your kid, because I think there's a lot less Boy Scouts that have been ramrodded than there is altar boys, but I have no idea what this number is. This is all just shit I've gotten from fake news.
Oh my God. So what what we're saying here is that anytime you get a bunch of kids together and some adults, somebody's getting fucked. Why the fuck is that?
No, I don't think that at all. I think there's, so you don't hear a whole lot about, I don't know that I've ever heard about Girl Scouts being molested. Ever. I don't know that I've ever heard that.
It's because it's a media conspiracy.
So you think Fox News?
No, I don't think that at all.
You know what?
It just-
You know what? It could very well be true. The entire fucking cookie industry would crumble. So it's a big cover up. That's why you never hear anything about it.
Oh my God.
There's a boardroom somewhere where there's somebody getting ready to come forward, and they give them a huge payoff to shut the fuck up. You're not going to bring this out because we got Thin Mints and we got to move these motherfuckers.
We've already baked them all. We got to fucking sell them.
All right.
Oh fuck. So get rid of the Boy Scouts. So what good would that do?
It would
Just
make
getting rid of the Boy Scouts.
I wouldn't have to talk about them anymore.
You don't have to talk about them now.
So this is 2 weeks in a
have
row
you
that
ever
the
bought-
fucking Boy Scouts have been in the news enough that it caught my eye, and I added it to something that we're going to talk about.
So maybe there is a media conspiracy going on here. Maybe they're just trying to get their name in the news. Any news is good news, right?
Or it's a media conspiracy that the media is trying to undermine the Boy Scouts to get rid of them because they've got their own fucking agenda and they're going to line up their own way to fuck kids. The media is trying to fuck the kids.
Yeah, just ask Corey. What's his name? Corey Haim's the one that just came out. Right?
Corey Haim is dead.
Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman. Sorry.
So I think I read a little bit that he's got a plan to come forward with a list of all the pedophiles in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I think that's supposed to come out next week, which coincides with
his album release.
Yes, absolutely. Listen,
Did you ever see his video, Charlie's Angels, or whatever it was called? What the fuck was it called? Corey's Angels, right?
No, I haven't seen anything from him since Stand By Me.
You're lucky then. It's fucking terrible. You should look it up right now.
Well, I wish him nothing but the best when he. So this whole thing with Harvey Weinstein or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what pisses me off about it? And it shouldn't. I should be supportive of anybody that comes forward, but it seems like we are in no way connected to anybody in Hollywood. But I think we both knew that there was
Right.
there was a whole bunch of pedophilia going on because you could always read about it and shit, right? You knew about it, right?
Right.
Now, Harvey Weinstein comes out, and there's just a flood of people that have said, I think George Bush, Sr., whatever, George W. Bush, he got,
HW.
whatever. He came out, they came out against him and said that he had sexually assaulted 2 women or whatever.
So I think what happened was, without us knowing it, right under our noses, they changed the definition of sexual assault to, if you say, hey, would you like to come back to my place? And she says no, and you said, oh, come on. You just sexually assaulted her.
I read that article, what you're referring to there, and that was out of some state. I didn't save it or anything, some state college, but it was basically if somebody asked you out to dinner and you say no, and then they ask you out again, that is sexual assault.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They changed it to where if you just try to court a woman,
it's not even
you are
courting.
guilty of
No.
sexual
It's.
assault.
I wish I would have saved it because it's not even courting. It's not written like that. I think I have sexually assaulted my parents just by asking them, "Hey, can you guys meet? Can you guys meet for dinner tonight?" No, we're busy. All right, you want to go to tomorrow? I'm pressing charges. You.
That's the name of the show right there. I think I just sexually assaulted my parents. So we're lost. Our whole culture, our whole society is lost. I mean, how do we keep our culture going? How do we keep our society going if we can't have sex with women? I mean, I don't get it.
Maybe that's the plan.
I'm not defending Harvey Weinstein. I'm not. I mean, you get yourself into a position of power and you use that power to, advance other women's careers for your sexual gain. I don't think that's right. I'm not.
So I am in no way defending him at all. But
No,
what
not at
but
all.
what I am saying is some of these women that have come forward, and I don't even want to get so involved in it that I'm going to name specific ones. I think all you have to do is read a little bit, and you can see there are certain women that have come forward and said, I too was assaulted by Harvey Weinstein. He invited me up to his room, and he was wearing a towel, and he asked me if I wanted to give him a massage, and I said no, and then I left. That is not assault. That is not. It's not assault.
That is not assault.
No.
He was trying to get a massage. And, I mean,
It could very well be unethical. You know, like
it is unethical for
this
sure.
guy's in a position of power, and you're trying to get a movie, and he's whatever. But as it turns out, this woman got the part in the movie anyway. There was never anything else involved in the conversation. While it's unethical, you can't press charges. It's just a way for this person to come into the spotlight that seems to be being hogged by everybody that's ever had any contact with him. I mean, and
Yes.
I am certain that he is a piece of shit. But
for sure.
without him, okay, so maybe this isn't a popular stance.
I already know where you're going with this.
But without him, we wouldn't have that. So if you look right back there, there's, you know, I think I got his name on my wall. I think that says it's a Harvey Weinstein production or some shit. I'm sure it's on there somewhere. But without him, we wouldn't have Kevin Smith. So, you know, maybe
Maybe everything worked out good in the end.
I know that's a shitty thing to say because Kevin Smith has already come out and said that he would give it all back if it meant that no women were harmed. But he has to say that.
It's easy to. I was gonna say it's easy to say that. Come on. You know what? I'd give up everything I have to for if Harvey Weinstein wouldn't have done that. Everything I have in my life, I would give it up right now.
All right.
See, it's easy to say that.
I wasn't even prepared to talk about Harvey Weinstein, but
Nah, me neither.
what did you want to? You had something you wanted to talk about with Reddit?
So it's not necessarily funny. I just think it's kind of fucked up. Reddit changed their terms of use to what is acceptable on their site now, and it's worrying to me, man. They're banning all kinds of different subreddits. They banned a while back. They banned a subreddit called Fat People Hate, which I think is an awesome name for a subreddit. It was basically a subreddit dedicated to making fun of fat people, and Reddit got rid of it and said, we can't have this on our site. And now they're banning. It sounds like I'm defending this whole thing, but I'm really not. They're banning any group that has any affiliation with Nazis or the alt-right or any kind of radical racial group on the white end of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's too bad. What sucks about it is, where do you draw the line? So I don't think that they should have banned. Of course, I don't know anything about this. This is the first time I'm hearing about it, so I'm just forming my opinion as I'm talking. But
Yeah.
why? It's normal not to like fat people. Fat people are gross. Fat people, they stink. They're sweaty, and they smell like old turkey gravy.
Yes. Love turkey gravy. So here's a list of the subreddits that were banned: far right, actual journalism, Nazi, raccoons are niggers, Dylan Roof is innocent, really wacky Tic Tacs, and whites are criminals. So some of those I get it. I mean, some of those I get. If you're actually inciting violence, I get it. But we're comparing things that aren't always the same. Just because somebody's conservative doesn't mean they're a Nazi, right? I'm not conservative. I think conservatives are terrible, but that doesn't mean they're all Nazis.
Well, just talking about the fat people hate one. There's I don't understand why you would say, okay, so I'm going to target this specific group of people, and I'm talking about the people that hate fat people, not fat people. You're gonna target fat people hate, and you're gonna say this subreddit no longer is allowed to exist, because I'm assuming all it does is probably memes and calling fat people a drain on healthcare system and all that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's a subreddit dedicated to making fun of fat people.
Right. So if you go and you ban that subreddit, it's not like all of a sudden the hate's gone. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
what it should do is if you're say 5%, 10% over your recommended body weight, you should be forced to go to that subreddit every day and read what they say about you as a group. And then maybe you know what you can do? Maybe you can exercise. You know, so I am fat because I have chose not to exercise in the last 35 years or something. But
so we need to ban anybody that makes fun of fat people.
no, that's the opposite of what I'm saying. The exact opposite.
I know. I was joking.
Okay.
I was saying it.
All right.
Joking. It's the wrong direction, I think, that we need to take. I mean, it's exactly what you said. You stop people from saying something on Reddit. Oh, I guess those people don't exist anymore.
Yeah,
there's no more Nazis because we can't let them talk on Reddit, so they don't exist.
We've solved that problem. We
Yeah, exactly.
we wiped fat hate from the face of the earth because we got rid of this subreddit.
At the same time that they banned fat people hate, they also banned a subreddit called Jailbait, which I totally agree with. Jailbait was a site where they would post pictures of girls that were under 18, but clothed, but like barely clothed, I guess. I never saw it, so I don't know. But from what I heard, it was like really risque pictures of under 18 girls.
So what you're doing
So,
then is comparing, destroying the innocence from America or the world's youth, right? By turning them into a sexual object, you know, and that is despicable.
I'm okay with banning that subreddit.
You're taking that and you're comparing it to somebody that enjoys chicken and Twinkies and shit and doesn't want to exercise. And it goes along the lines of the fat acceptance shit. Like you're forcing people to be okay with other people being fat. You know, there's people that are just not okay with it. You look at somebody like me walking down the street and you think he obviously doesn't take care of himself. So therefore I have no respect for him. And that's okay. That's okay for you not to have respect for me or to even like me. Or even more so, it's okay for you to hate me based on the choices I've made. That's fine. That's fucking human nature. And for me to tell you, listen, you have to accept me based on the fact that I am morbidly obese and I am eventually going to drain all the taxes that you're paying are going to be used to keep me alive because I have chose not to try to keep myself alive. If you have resentment towards me for that, fuck you, you're in the wrong. That's so fucking stupid.
As you're talking, all I'm doing is picturing you in a hospital bed with one of those IV bags full of gravy.
Yeah.
You're hooked up to machines with an IV bag full of gravy. That'd be fucking great.
And then, but it wouldn't be brown turkey gravy. It would be country gravy because that's what I like with little chunks of sausage getting stuck in the IV hose.
Chunks. The tube is like 3 inches around. Oh man, that's great. Oh shit. So I don't think that I feel the same way about racism. You know that I think racism is retarded, but at the same time, there are people who just don't like black people, and there are people who just don't like white people. What am I going to do about that? If we don't let them post on Reddit, they just go away? They just don't exist anymore? Now they like white people?
To me, that's not even the same fucking argument, though.
What do you mean?
Fat people chose to be fat. Right?
Right.
So you look at me walking down the street and you can make some fair, honest assessment of me based on me walking towards you. You can look at me and say, he doesn't exercise as much as he should. And that is a fair statement. Right?
Right. Okay. Right.
He consumes more than he burns. That is a fair statement. And that is an obvious thing that you can pick up just by me walking towards you.
Just by waddling.
Now, tell me something that you can, when you see a black guy walking towards you on the street, tell me something that you know about him immediately without having any contact with him. Right. Nothing.
his skin is a different color than mine. That's literally all I can tell you.
That's the only thing that you can pick up from a black guy walking towards you. His skin is a different color than mine. Anything else is some preconceived notion that has been instilled in your head, whether it be right or good or bad, but that's all you can tell me.
See, I have to stop you, because if you see a fat guy waddling towards you and you think he consumes more than he burns, right? It's preconceived notion in your head that that's negative.
No. I'm not saying that it's negative or positive. It is a thing. That is it.
His skin being a different color than mine is a thing also. I'm not seeing where
you're comparing two things that aren't the same, and I'm going to try to articulate why, and it's not going to make any sense. But so if somebody consumes more than they burn, whatever it is, let's say it's talking about money, right? You consume more than you spend more than you bring in. You are gonna be broke, and you are going to be drained off somebody else, or you're going to end up dying, whatever it is.
Sure.
I think that goes with everything. If you use more than you generate, it's a problem. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. Right?
Okay, I can understand.
Okay, so the same thing could be looked at a fat person. So I'm sure there are a few exceptions as far as people that, if people go through surgery or whatever, they get paralyzed and then they gain a bunch of weight because they can't exercise, whatever. I'm not talking about people like that. I'm talking about people that you see walk from their car to the Rascal in Walmart, and then they drive around and I'm serious. And then they drive around and they put a bunch of Twinkies and bullshit in their little fucking Rascal basket, bumping into everything, and they're all like, boo, 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 boo.
The Rascal basket. I love it.
And then they waddle back to their car or whatever, and they go home. And then
did we turn this show into Fat People Hate?
No, not at all, because I am not a self-hating fat person. But so all I was getting at is you can look at somebody and say they are a drain on whatever. You can tell that they're a drain.
Okay.
With black, anybody that has a preconceived negative notion about somebody that's black, it's always 100% of the time a bullshit preconceived notion, because that you cannot generalize that 100% of all black people are anything, or all white people are anything. You cannot generalize.
Right.
So you're agreeing with me, which means that the argument is over, or the conversation is over. I don't know where to go from there.
I disagree. Oh, shit. So you don't think they should have banned Fat People Hate is what you're getting at?
I don't.
Probably. I mean, you don't know. Obviously, you don't know what was on there.
I don't care what was on there.
I
don't care what was on there. Okay, so let's. I want to try to work through this in my head. Let's say that it was a group of 1,000 people, and what they were doing was gathering and sharing information because they were going to go out and do a anti-fat people march, and then they were going to pick and choose and murder fat people. Would I want that stopped? No. I think that you have the right to. Oh fuck! I don't know. It depends, I guess. I guess if,
I'm not even saying anything. You're arguing with yourself.
I'm wondering, like, what if they said we're going to go to Maine and we're going to kill all the fat people there? Would I care? I don't think I would. What if they said we're going to go to North Carolina and kill all the fat people there? I might start caring a little bit.
So if they said, what if they said we're going to go to North Carolina and start killing all the black people? Is that okay?
But I'm not black.
Conversation over.
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about now.
I don't either. Who said they're gonna come and kill all the black people? We're just fucking talking shit. So the way the law is written, I mean, you can't do that. You can't say you're gonna kill or hurt anybody. You can say anything you want up to the point of saying that you're going to harm somebody or trying to get somebody else to harm somebody.
Yeah, I don't care. I want to move on.
All right.
School shaved 7-year-old girl's head without mom's permission. Reportedly said it will grow back straight. All right. A Massachusetts mom said her 7-year-old daughter's head was shaved bald without her permission. Little Heroes group home in Droghett had Denise Robinson's daughter, True's. Herpes. Little Heroes.
Are you stuttering? It sounds like your mic's cutting in and out.
Little Heroes group home in Droghett had Denise Robinson's daughter's, True's, head shaved about a week ago. 7 News Boston reports. Robinson said her daughter, who previously had her hair down her back, so is that like long hair or just a hairy back? Was told
she had a hairy back, so they shaved her head.
Was told the decision was made because of hygiene. There was no hygienical reason for them to shave my child's head. There was no head lice. There was no bed bugs. There was no what I refer to as Rasta locks going on.
Rasta locks.
Robinson, who is now working with a lawyer, told station NECN her hair was 2 ponytails on the side on Saturday, and it was braided in the ponytails, and there was nothing wrong. Before the haircut, Robinson's attorney, Richard Kendall, said a school volunteer told True by shaving her head, her hair would go back straight. The mom told NECN she feels like her daughter, who already had severe emotional issues, was violated. So, is that a mixed kid? I can't tell by the picture. It looks like it, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Right. So,
does that matter?
Yeah, because I think it does.
Okay.
Because there's 2 separate reasons given. One was hygiene. 2, it sounds like there was some racial shit going on as far as her hair growing back straight as opposed to kinky. But yeah, I guess you're right. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I think really there's only one way that this should end, and that's somebody getting the shit kicked out of them, I would think. I mean,
no, execution. Gunshot to the face.
So be careful what you're saying.
I'm not inciting violence.
Allegedly, gunshot to the face.
Allegedly a shotgun to the face. And make it look like a suicide.
Yeah, so these are the thoughts of Anthony, not Doug. No further claims shall be issued towards Doug.
You shaved my daughter's head, I'm shooting you in the face with a shotgun. Fair is fair.
So can you imagine your daughter coming home from school and the kid shaved her head? For any reason?
That'd be fucking horrible. Yes, that'd be horrible. I mean, this mom had to be just fucking pissed. I mean, even if your daughter had lice and bed bugs and whatever Rasta locks, all 3 of those, don't shave her head. I mean, fuck, man. I don't even know what a Rasta lock is, but you don't shave her head for it.
Even if your daughter's head had crabs and the crabs had lice and the lice had Rasta locks, you don't shave somebody else's kid's hair.
The crabs and the rice have Rasta locks. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's fucked up.
All right, so this next one comes from your favorite place, theroot.com.
It's my favorite website ever after feminism, everyday feminism.
All right. Judge says overweight's in quotes. So either you're fat or not. Overweight.
Overweight.
Teenage sexual assault victim was probably flattered by the attention from her assailant. Jesus Christ. Our country's so fucked. All right. If you've ever questioned why some women choose not to come forward when they have been sexually assaulted or harassed, here's an example that may help you understand it a little better. Oh, good. This wasn't in our country. A judge in Quebec presiding,
that makes it better.
A judge in Quebec presiding over a sexual assault trial referred to the victim as being overweight and suggested that may have been flattered by her attacker's attention. Carlo Fiagaro, Carlo Fiagaro, a 49-year-old cab driver, was found guilty in May of forcibly kissing and licking the face of a 17-year-old passenger, as well as touching her breast and genitals over her clothes, according to Vice. During Figaro's trial, presiding judge Jean-Paul Braun described the non-consensual kiss as an acceptable gesture and said it can be said that she is a little overweight, but she has a pretty face, huh?
She has a pretty face, huh?
I'm reading it as
That
it's
doesn't
written.
sound sleazy at all, man.
Yeah, she's a little overweight, but she got a pretty face, huh? All rise.
She got a pretty face. All rise for the honorable. She's got a pretty face, huh?
Braun also suggested that the victim may have been flattered by the assault because she came from a sheltered background and Figaro is good looking. Doesn't look his age and likes to wear cologne. In quotes. Why is that in quote? Oh, I guess.
Likes to wear cologne.
It's actually piss, not cologne. Braun further argued that there are degrees of consent. I'm going to read that again because that doesn't seem like it was something that anybody of any fucking brains would say.
Yes, no, and maybe.
Braun further argued that there are degrees of consent, saying that getting consent for a kiss is different from getting consent to touch someone on the behind. He questioned which actions would have required Figaro to get consent, according to the CBC. This is so fucked. Ultimately,
I agree.
Braun found Figaro guilty and said in his ruling that while the victim may have not made it clear that she did not want to be kissed, her body language and words made it clear that she did not want what came after that. Right. God.
You can kiss me, but don't touch my butt.
So, I think that why is common sense not a thing? It's safe to assume that just look at somebody on the street, all right? Assume that they do not want you touching them.
Licking their face.
Well, maybe that's iffy. But just assume it. You'll be safe. All right, Figaro has not yet.
Don't lick my face.
Okay, so I'm walking down the street, right, and I see this. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a guy, whatever. And I walk up and I just lick
It
their
matters.
face. I just lick their face. They didn't specifically tell me they didn't want me to lick their face. Is not a valid fucking argument.
So it matters, because I guarantee you, if you go up and you just to a random dude and lick his face, you're probably not going to go to court over that. You're probably going to just get your ass kicked. There won't be any, court case. You're just going to get your ass
So
kicked.
I am secure enough in my ability to fight. I've been in enough fights in my life that I know. Say a plus or minus 10% margin. I can pretty much judge if I can take somebody. There's always the little surprise fucking ninjas that'll whip your ass and shit. But I won't be licking people who I think will fuck me up.
So you've already thought this through? I'm not licking that guy.
Yeah, I'm not going to lick him. He works out. That means I'm stuck to licking fat fucks.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. He works out. I have to lick the fat ones.
And I'm not going to.
The sweaty ones.
Yeah, I'm not going to lick him. He's salty.
Oh, shit.
You know what? I'm just not going to lick. I'm just not going to lick anybody. I'm just going to assume that people don't want to be licked, and then I'll move on with my life. As for Braun,
I think if we all assumed that, we'd be good, right?
As for Braun, Quebec Justice Minister Stephanie Valley told reporters Wednesday morning that Braun's comments were unacceptable and that said she planned to file a complaint with Quebec's Magistrates Council. Rape culture, it's a real thing. Here's hoping.
See, you had me the whole article up until that point. Rape culture, it's a real thing. Fuck you.
Here's hoping the victim in this case does actually see some justice. So I agree with everything. Except,
And then I'm back on board again.
yeah. It's what?
Do you think we live in a rape culture?
I don't even. Yeah, you'd have to be more clear. I don't even know what that means.
I'm being as clear as they're being. Rape culture, it's a real thing. Do you think rape culture is a real thing?
I don't know what rape culture is, so I can't answer that question. I don't know what it means.
No, we don't.
Okay.
I just answered it for you.
All right.
Moving on.
This is from RocketNews24.com. Shitty Shinjuku, 30-meter streak of human turds spotted in Tokyo's business train station. Once again, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I didn't know what that meant when it said 30 meters. Is that one turd? I mean, I had to look up 30 meters and it comes out to like almost 100 feet. So that's pretty long.
I think you can just roughly say that a meter is just over 3 feet is a meter, something like that. I'm not going to do math because it's too early. So yeah, I think you would say 30 meters times 3 is 90 meters, and then plus some more, so it's like 95 feet, 100 feet, something, whatever.
Perfect. So it's long.
Oh, wait, look right here, 98 feet. See, I didn't even have to do math. I could have just told you. All right. Being the busiest rail hub in the world produces decisive opinions. Some people hate making the long story short, there was a 100-foot trail of human shit going from a train down the whatever they call that, wherever the people walk. And it was spread very thin. It was almost like it was put there on purpose. Did you get that out of this?
Yes. Yes. I don't understand how it says something about they don't know if it was one person or one long turd. There's no way it was one long turd, first of all. And they were trying to figure out if it was a teenager or a drunk old person.
So I think. So I put some thought into this. I thought more about this than anything else that we talked about.
Perfect.
If you were to take a shit and then you had like a spatula or some hard piece of plastic or something, and you wanted to spread, because it's really just a stripe is what they're talking about. If you wanted to spread that, you could spread that if you only went like, say, 4 inches wide and whatever, 30 thousandths of an inch thick or 50 thousandths, whatever, half of right?
Right.
You could spread that for 100 fucking feet out of one normal shit. So what they should be concerned with is who has the time to do this. I mean, it sounds like it.
Yes. They took a butter knife and spread their shit on the sidewalk. Fucking Japanese people are weird.
That's really the moral of the story is Japanese people are weird.
Is this Japan or China? I don't remember.
I guess
Tokyo. Tokyo is Japan, right?
I didn't know there was a difference. All right.
Never mind. Never mind.
Florida man claiming to be Jesus flashes Lowe's customer, police say. Terry Brothers, 52, arrested in Palm Bay. All right. Palm Bay, Florida. A Palm Bay man claiming to be Jesus Christ flashed customers at Lowe's, according to police. Terry Wayne Brothers, 52, was arrested Thursday after he was found in his underwear outside the Lowe's on Malabar Road. When police asked him, okay, so you got to get ready for your voice here. You're on in 3, 2, 1. When police asked him what he was doing, he would only say,
I am Jesus Christ.
I always look forward to the voice that's going to come from the picture. This did not let me down. A woman called 911 saying she saw a naked man shaking his private parts at passing cars. Why do we call it private parts? That's stupid. Should
I shake my wiener?
Shaking it. Yeah, that sounds better. At passing cars for about 20 minutes before he put his underwear back on. Brothers faces 20 minutes.
At least he put them back on.
Brothers faces misdemeanor charges of exposure of sexual organs.
Why is that a crime? Exposure of sexual organs.
All right.
This is amazing.
I think that is it. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so.
Why
did we even read that story if we're not going to talk about it? You just wanted to read it?
I don't know why we do anything that we do. I still haven't figured out why we're doing a show and we've been doing it for 11 fucking months.
Is John still with us?
I don't think so, no.
Huh?
No. No, it's just us. But people will go back and watch this later. So.
Oh shit! That was a shit show. Oh wait, I have to wait till we're off the air to say that. That was great.
Oh, it was fine till you got all fucking butthurt.
You being
you. Well, I'm not doing it over again.
Nope, me neither.
I'm
calling it good.
I'm looking for the Poop Culture Extended Universe thing that they're pushing this month or whatever with Dick in a Box or whatever.
Is it a rap?
No.
All right.
We should put together a promo for the Poop Culture Extended Universe and just steal that whole Hush Your Face rap and then just...
I'm in.
All right.
That'd be great. Are we calling it a day?
Yeah, you didn't like the show?
No, yeah, it was fine. I was just fucking with you.
Oh, well, you fucking dick. You got me all fucked up.
No, it was fine.
Yeah, you really need a different video camera. Your shit's all blurry.
Seriously? I'm going to have to watch the video and see. Yours doesn't look terrible. I mean, you can't really make out a bunch of shit in the background or whatever, but it doesn't look terrible.
All right, so I'm gonna stop the recording, I think.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm not because I can't figure it out. So we're just gonna record forever now. Oh, right. Fuck it. You're not even in there.
Where? What do you mean?
Oh, well, there you are. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. All right. Head over to who'srightpodcast.com, or you can check us out on poopculture.com. Patreon.com/who's right.
That's the most important one.
Yeah, just give us some fucking money.
Donate $100 a month. That'd be real cool of you.
All right. I'm going to stop broadcasting on the YouTube. All right.
Bye.
Psst. Hey guys, it's me, Mark James from Poop Culture. I don't have long, but I'm contacting you from the future. I can't go into details yet, but you need to subscribe to all the shows on the PCEU. It is imperative. In the future, they're huge. You have the Bocephus Broadcast, Hysteria 51, the Video Rangers, Poop Culture, the Bro-Rons Podcast, Be Kind and Rewind, the Boondoggle, Who's Right, the Mockers, and Just in Time Podcast. If you can find a computer terminal, go to www.poopculture.com. You can listen to all the shows right from there. I can't say much. If you're listening to this and you're part of the resistance, code word Moist Crevice. Mark James, over and peace out.
Is your labia hanging out? All right. Splash. So you see you later. No. Fuck you.